get the job done, qualify for the trials. Talk to us about your finals match a little bit and how you were able to finish it off.
Okay, so Bo's amazing. He's a great kid and a great athlete. He reminds me of how I was before I started. I was taking a gap year, went to Last Chance tournament. I got my quad clean by BJ Futrell, and I'll never forget it, but it was one of those things that made me better to where I am. Later, Instagram recommended the video of me getting launched. I didn't like that one too much, so I deleted my account. But Bo's an amazing competitor. I knew that he was young. I knew that he was a lot less experienced than I am. I've been on the circuit for a little bit. And I used that to my advantage. That was my mentality going in, and it worked.
So you said you've been on the circuit for a bit. How grateful are you for getting this opportunity going to the trials now?
I'm very grateful. I'm going to add the caveat that I should have just done it the past 3 years. My coaches had to convince me, Ayers, when he was still at Princeton, he had to convince me. He goes, you could make an Olympic team. And at the time, I'll tell you, I really didn't believe it. And then, I saw the scores against the kids that I was wrestling, a 2-point match with Yanni in an exhibition, and that picked up my confidence, but the mentality still wasn't there, even when I went overseas. Going into this tournament, it made me unlock everything. And I was just so happy to unlock everything and just wrestle to my full potential. I was pacing, thinking, why not me? Why not today? And that's exactly what I'm thinking about going into Olympic trials.
And then talk about the dynamic with Reese as a coach for you, Reese Humphrey. I've heard great things from people that have wrestled under him.
He's an amazing coach. So Reese has the technique and the work ethic, and I got the strict, discipline, militaristic-like thing. So we bring that together. At first it was rough. We had a learning curve to hit as coach and athlete. But eventually we hit it. We have a Google Doc where we put everything in. We text about film. We discuss what we're going to do. And then even before practice and after practice, we debrief. And now that we've hit that rhythm, especially these past couple weeks, it's been amazing. It's been absolutely amazing. And I've been ready. I got my cardio in. My weight cut was amazing. I'm just happy and I'm ready to do it again.
So now that you've qualified for the trials, can you talk about the weight class a little bit? 65 kilos, really tough, deep weight class, and how you fit into that and what you have to do to succeed.
It is, yeah. So what I was talking about earlier with mentality, where I didn't believe it, now I believe it. And it just took a second to show up. I don't think these guys understand how locked in I am. In terms of the weight cut, that definitely showed, because when you don't believe it, you're apt to slack on your weight cut. And I didn't. I went to France and Valencia won. I got the guy tired in the semis, I'd like to think, but at the same time, I should have been in the finals and I should have won that tournament. France the year before, Poland, and these are places where I didn't place. And that wasn't a reflection of my true performance. I think that was a reflection of what I thought about myself. And now that I can prove myself out here today, like I did at the US Open the past 2 years, I'm ready to go. I'm excited.
You mentioned Reese Humphrey. Who are some of the other coaches and who are some of your best workout partners?
Well, he has since left Princeton West Coast, which is Stanford Wrestling, but Coach Ayers has been my guy through and through. He recruited me. He recruited my brother, who graduated in 2012, almost a decade before I did. Coach Ayers, if you're seeing this, just thank you. You believed in me, and sorry. He would look me in the eye and he'd say that you can go to the Olympics, and I didn't believe him at the time. And he was right. And I'm going to go to the Olympics. That's my plan. That's what's going to happen.